Alrighty, so we're here on some Splitgate 2 this time, and I literally just booted up the game and adjusted some settings, and we're just in the tutorial right now. So while we complete this, sorry for not uploading recently. I've just been really tired from work basically. The last few days of closing at work has been pretty rough. I kept getting off pretty late. Yeah, work's been rough recently. Kept getting off at like around 12 a.m. or so. Means I'd get home at like, I don't know, 12:30 or so. Definitely past 12. I also just have not really known what to upload recently, because it's like I still plan to do a video on Tekken 8. It's just I'm still not confident in doing that. Is there like auto sprint on or something? Is this just how it is? Well, let me check auto sprint. Oh yeah, auto sprint was on. That's what it was. Just has not been much I wanted to upload, and I know to do a video on Tekken 8. They're really showing me voice chat. Wait, where does it even show if I'm talking in voice chat? Does it show it at all? I don't think so. That and the ping system. I'm just not confident in doing a Tekken 8 video yet because I still completely suck at it, but I'm just gonna have to get over it. Besides that, I haven't really known what else to upload on, so I've kind of just been stuck thinking about it because there's not really just much going on until recently, where Splitgate 2 right here came out, and already there's been some controversy with this game. That's mostly because of just some things that were said from, I think it was like the CEO, I'm not completely sure. Alright, I guess I'll just hop into Arena quick play. But basically, it was some guy on Summer Games Fest that said something along the lines of, grew up with Halo, bought his mid, and waiting on Titanfall 3. And he was also wearing a Make FPS Games Great Again hat. And then there was also on Twitter, oh wait, there's rounds on this? I didn't know that was going on. But basically there was something on Twitter about think bigger than a campaign, and what came out was a battle royale. So there's already controversy with that, which basically that could have been avoided if just none of those words were said. What does my ability do? Oh, I think it's wall hacks. So yeah, already there's that, but besides that, I've heard great things about the game, and even great things about the battle royale. Apparently it's not like a traditional battle royale. I'd say it's probably more like Warzone's Resurgence mode. I can't remember that I can use portals. I get so distracted in here, not used to playing PvP games while talking. But yeah, I just really have not been playing anything recently, because Destiny 2, there's not much I want to do on. I'm surprised that worked. I don't know if there's like skill-based matchmaking in this game or not, because it seems like I'm going against newer players right now. Or these are bots, I can't completely tell. Oh, this has a much faster fire rate than I thought. Oh, so there's 5 rounds of this, I see. But yeah, just have not been up to much lately. Although there have been quite a few news going on recently, because a bunch of game showcases went on. You had the PlayStation State of Play, which again, like usual, is probably the weakest one. There was still, I heard that like most of it was an L, but there was the new Marvel Tokon fighting game, which looks really good actually. Made by Arc System Works again, which they've made quite a few fighting games already. Only one that I've really played and watched a lot of would be Dragon Ball FighterZ, and it does seem like it's going to play very similar to Dragon Ball FighterZ, just that it's a 4v4 instead of a 3v3. And a lot of the fighting game community seems really excited about it, so that was pretty much like the only, at least the main notable thing from PlayStation State of Play. Then recently you also had, what was next after it? It was the Summer Games Fest, which had honestly like a lot of exciting things. Not really too much I remember that I'm personally interested in, but like that's just my personal preference thing. Like it looked like there was a lot of good games that at least other players would enjoy, so it looked like a lot of at least good games. Maybe not games for me, but still just good games. And then today I had the, what's it called, the Xbox Games Showcase, which also again looked pretty good. Ow. The games that I'm keeping an eye out for that I can talk about is Dying Light the Beast, because I played first and second one already and I've enjoyed them both. I think they're both pretty good games. I think one is probably better than Dying Light 2, I'll say that, but a lot of Dying Light 2 had a rocky launch. It took like 2 years to get pretty good, I'd say. But now I'd say Dying Light 2 is a good game, and if it's on sale, I'd definitely recommend it. But Dying Light the Beast is coming out in, I think it was like August, and I'm looking forward to that. I hope this one has a good launch at least. Hopefully the devs have learned from Dying Light 2's launch to do it better. And I remember at first it seemed like Dying Light the Beast was going to be a DLC for Dying Light 2, but it actually turned out to be a whole nother game. So I'll have to see how that goes, but I'm looking forward to it. Then another game that's actually new, well, somewhat new. It's called The Cube. The reason why I say it's only somewhat new is because it's in the Atomic Heart universe, but like it still is new, right? It's still a new IP basically, because it's similar to how Apex Legends is in the Titanfall universe. Although, and I heard apparently that's going to be like an MMO RPG, and the first thing I think is Destiny 2, at least because that's what I've been playing for a while. And I've always wanted a game to like actually truly compete with Destiny. I think a big part why games have not been able to compete with it is just because I think like the first Descendant, Outriders, that kind of stuff. What was that point of that portal? First Descendant, Outriders, Anthem, just the problem with those games, besides them just kind of being rocky in themselves, not really establishing much of a player base, is that they're not first person. None of them are first person. They're all third person games, and a big part of Destiny's magic per se is just the feel of the game. And I think a large part of that has to do with first person and also the mix of some third person elements. So basically just no other game has quite captured the feel of Destiny. And even though Crucible in Destiny is completely neglected, it still is like a nice addition to the game, and if supported, it does add a lot to the game. What is this? Is this a baseball bat? Okay, well this thing won it. I completely forget that this is more, you know, Halo-like, and that you can actually pick up new weapons off the floor. Oh, it's first to 3 or best of 5. Alright, that makes sense. It says there was going to be a full 5 rounds for this. That was going to be too much, I think. Yeah, I guess we're going against other players. Well, again, is there skill-based matchmaking in this game? My guess is that there's probably at least some sort of skill-based matchmaking. I think it's good for games to have. Okay, how do I actually leave? Is it this one? Main menu. Okay. I think it's good for games to have at least some sort of matchmaking, because you don't want like a complete noob to go against a pro. That's not fun for either side. Like a 2 out of 10 player should not be going against a 10 out of 10 player. That's just not right, because ideally the good player is not having fun because there is no challenge whatsoever. It's like facing bots. That's not fun. And of course the 2 out of 10 player is not having fun because they literally cannot play the game. So there's that. So ideally at least some sort of matchmaking is nice. It should be more loose, as in like maybe a 3 out of 7 player, or not 3 out of 7, 3 out of 10 player can face against a 7 out of 10 player. Of course, lobby should have a little bit more of a mixture. Some good players, some bad players. I think what's better is at least having some sort of team balancing. But anyway, that's a whole nother discussion. The weapons that you start with in this game, I honestly feel pretty good. At least this one. I still need to look at what my equipment does though. It's just increased speed for everything. Let's try out some new stuff. What's a hyperline? Oh, it's a sniper. It's been, or wait, is it like a DMR? Yeah, that's what I think it is. I keep forgetting there's a jetpack in this game. Honestly, that's what I kind of like though. A lot of this stuff is kind of more tame currently. Like it's not that extreme. And I know that there's even a no portal playlist, which is nice, because I'd say for new players, probably the portals can be the most confusing and intense part. So having a playlist that turns that off is nice. Also, if you just want to chill, have a less sweaty experience probably. I'm not even using portals that much. Oh, is this sort of like uplink? Wait, where do I even? Wait, is there sort of bunny hopping in this game? I think there might be. Oh, what was that? Is that a lag spike? Yep, that's definitely lag. Oh, lag. What's going on? I'm literally confusing myself. Okay, yeah, so currently it just seems to be a mixture of modes for this. Oh, another thing I forgot to talk about with this game, the microtransactions. Apparently there's really expensive stuff. I'll take a look at it after this match. Oh, dang, I couldn't do it fast enough. Yeah, there might be some sort of skill-based matchmaking, which I don't think is bad, as long as it's not too crazy, right? Oh, I'm going towards the wrong way. I'm not good at this portal movement so far. I'm not good at planning ahead like that yet. Oh, you keep forgetting that you can actually just shoot through your portals. You just use it as another hallway. Oh, they got that. Yeah, it seems like they're playing objective and we are not. I don't know, but the game feels good so far. Oh my god. It is nice to see the mixture of players though. It's like you can tell who's pretty good and who's, you know, newer. I don't really want to call them bad because they're probably just new like me. You know, I'm not doing too well either. Okay, yeah, it's gotta be some sort of speed and slow field. I always forget you can shoot the pistol faster, and I think you can. Yeah, we're probably just gonna lose this, but that's alright. In terms of the abilities, I keep forgetting that there even are abilities. It is nice to be playing some PvP again after a while. Last PvP I played would be Marvel Rivals, and I kind of stopped playing Marvel Rivals around like February. It's before the end of Season 1. Actually, it was probably like midway through Season 1. I'll say one thing that I kind of wish is that you had an actual ADS instead of this little zoom, but that's just a me thing. That's a preference thing. Another thing I can't tell is if you have to lead your shots or not, or maybe it's mixed some. Like aiming does feel a little weird. I know that part of it is just that I do suck at aiming, but something about it does feel a little bit off. Right? It would be nice if I could look at weapon stats. Maybe I can in the menu. I'll have to do some studying on this. Yeah, just no one's really focusing on score or anything. Okay, I don't think you can shoot down that barrier. Alright, my ability. Right, it's just wall hacks, basically. Although I think it only is in your line of sight, or like your cone of vision. Oh wow, we won around for once. And I don't plan to play the Battle Royale currently in this video, but maybe if you guys want to see another video, I can do the Battle Royale. I'm not much of a Battle Royale person at all, but since it is a little bit different, like I did actually enjoy Warzone's resurgence, so maybe I'll enjoy this Battle Royale a little bit more. It's some sort of hyperdrive right there. Kind of wish the game had a little bit more gravity, per se. Because currently, if you jump, it's a little bit floaty. I kind of just miss Titanfall sliding, hopping movement. I really do yearn for Titanfall 3. No, I want it. Wait, is it like a tug of war kind of thing? Yeah, you can take multiple balls. That's interesting. And it's a 4v4. I kind of wish it was 6v6. Maybe there's a game mode for that. Oh, dang. I said they give you the health values of the enemies whenever you die to them. Oh, yeah, I see how dropping the ball kind of works. Oh, okay, this match is getting a lot more close than I thought. No respawns. Interesting. So this is how, what's it called? Overtime is completed. Or tiebreaker, yeah. Oh, dang. Went for the double, and that kind of costed me. Dang, that was a really close match. Man, I really got 70 kills. How am I top rank? I don't feel like I'm doing all that much. Oh, and you can see other platforms that people are on. Oh, that's nice. Alright, so let's look at the menu for just a second. So we got a battle pass. It's probably like $10, I'm guessing. Let me see here. So there's a chapter 1 for 500. How much is this? $5. And then a multi-pass, which is chapters 1, 2, and 3, which is 1200, which I guess would be, you have to spend $15 for it. So how long are chapters though? That's my question. So what's this? 10 Prolium currency. Okay, this is a pretty decent cosmetic, I'd say. You got some regular rare quality ones that are nothing too crazy. You got emotes, oh boy. Oh, and you get some of the premium currency back. That's nice. More cosmetics. What's this? A spray. Title card, I'll say. Oh, you can get different portal cosmetics. That's kind of neat. I remember Splitgate 1 having some decent cosmetics. It just Splitgate 1 never took off too well, I would say. It didn't last for like that long. Like it got a pretty decent player count, but it kind of dropped off quickly. So I hope the same doesn't happen for Splitgate 2. But already it seems like they have a stronger start. There's more to it at least. So got that battle pass. There's events, launch celebration event. What's this? Okay, you just gather XP and you get some free cosmetics. Nothing wrong with that at all. Loadouts you can change. And you can select pretty much any weapon. Honestly, I prefer that. I'm not the biggest fan of the Halo style. You have to collect weapons off the ground. That's just my taste. I actually prefer being able to select what weapon I want. Is it different per class though? Let's see here. You got 3 pistols. You can add attachments. So 3 pistols, 5 primaries. Is that the same for the others? Yes, but they seem to have their own weapon types. I see. So that's pretty nice. Then you can edit skins, and there are some other skins. So Battle Pass, Store, and there's some other variants. Oh, this is the other Battle Pass? Where was that? Oh, there's Chapter 2 and Chapter 3. Okay, so it seems like a season. Yeah, season's 80 days, and there's 3 chapters to it. Kind of sucks that it's time gated. Kinda get it, but we'll see how long it actually takes to complete a chapter. That, you got the locker. I guess it just shows everything you own. And then the store. Yeah, this is where there were some crazy bundles. Like this one's 50% off, but it's still 4,000, aka $40 pretty much. Of course, that's for the whole bundle. Still, that's a lot for just a bundle. Oh, you got the starter pack is actually, I'd say, probably fairly priced because you get 500 of the split coins back. Oh, and then these founders packs give you some split coins back as well. So at least there's some bundles that give you split coins back. That's nice. And then Prolium is for upgrades. I wonder how you actually get it because I'm pretty sure you earn it somehow. But yeah, that's Splitgate 2 for now. There's a few other modes that I need to unlock first, and I'm really curious to what they'll do in the future. But for now, at least it seems like it has a strong start. We'll see if they can maintain it for much longer.